Trying to make a big place feel smaller, Port St. Lucie, a sprawling city of 120 square miles with 195,000 people.
And as WPTV News Channel 5's John Shainman shows you, there are efforts to make people feel more connected, one neighborhood at a time.
What drew us to this neighborhood was basically the aesthetics.
Judy Sekscenski has lived in Port St. Lucie for decades.
I feel it's easy to get lost in a city of this size.
That's finally beginning to change. 2 years ago, the city of Port St. Lucie created the NICE program, neighborhood improvement and community engagement.
It's really important that people keep tabs on what's happening in their neighborhood and what the city is doing in their neighborhood.
Program Administrator Alex Tasca says city residents were asked to come up with names for their own neighborhoods. Names as opposed to being identified by number.
Section 43 hasn't had a dog waste station installed yet. It's kind of not very relatable.
Right now there are 33 neighborhoods in Port St. Lucie with another 3 on the horizon. Sekscenski lives in Southbend Lakes and says the name not only adds a sense of community, but it also helps in her profession as a realtor.
My listings here in South Bend, I always identify them in the MLS as Southbend Lakes.
While most people have heard of St. Lucie West and tradition, the program was also set up for the heart of the city.
The beginnings of Port St. Lucie were all around US 1, and it's important that they have an identity just as much as the newer developments that are being constructed right now out west.
Recycling revenue instead of taxpayer funds was used for the new neighborhood signs, which will be installed over the next few months. In Port St. Lucie, John Shainman, WPTV News Channel 5.